Pac-Man World. The most famous game character of all time returns for a PlayStation exclusive adventure. This time he's in 3D. This is Pac-Man like you've never seen him before, running, jumping, bouncing, swimming, rev rolling, rocketing, and munching his way through over 30 levels of chomp 'em up action. Multi-layered ghost chasing gaming with a free roaming 3D environment. Quest mode featuring 6 worlds, each with 3 levels of platform style gameplay. Stars classic characters including Pac-Man, Ms. Pac-Man, and introducing the mechanized Pac-Man imposter, Talkman. Also featuring an original Pac-Man arcade game and new Maze Marathon mode. Don't know what that last one is? Don't care. In it for the quest. Released for the PlayStation 1 around 99? Yeah, let's be honest, it's a kid's game. But I played this when I was clearly a teenager. I remember enjoying it because my brother owned it. He was a lot younger than me. But damn it, I remember this being a fun game. Because kids' games can be fun for anyone, really. Look at the Lego games. Anyway, let's get to it. It's pretty decent looking, like it's clean, kind of colourful in ways. I mean, I think some of the colours look like they've maybe been purposely muted so that the yellow of Pac-Man stands out, which works. It's a kid's game, you never lose track of him, I guess. Someone's thinking that, whatever, I don't know. That's how I perceive it. But I mean, it's pretty basic. Doesn't look like there's any sort of lighting or anything going on with the game, but it does what it's supposed to do, right? Kind of a 2D platform, pseudo 3D thingy, I don't know. It all works, looks nice, doesn't look great, doesn't look crappy. Genericness? No, it's better than genericness. It's passable, but it's also better than passable. It works for what it's trying to do. It's cute. Cute's the word. That's the word I was trying to look for. Wow, it took a long time to find that word, but yeah, it's a cute looking game. Genericness. Absolute genericness. Let me start with the music. It's completely forgettable, it's just there, it's in the background, I guess it's just filling up blank space, but it's just whatever. I get it, it's a kid's game, it's just some crappy light-hearted tune to fill in the background. Sound effects in general were unbelievably generic. Like, I've heard most of them in a ton of other things, not counting the obvious Pac-Man sounds from the 80s game. Actually, the sample rate of those is really low, so it almost sounds staticky and weirdly mixed really loud over the top of everything else. So that was a little bit distracting, but sort of tuned out from all the sound effects that were going on, including the music. Oh, especially the music. So, pretty forgettable. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say next because it's so forgettable. See what I did there? Forgettable. The controls work, they felt clunky. Like, it's not true 360 degree movement. It's not 8-way, it's like, I don't know, what else would be in between that? 32 directions? I don't know, it didn't feel like I could move around super smooth. Sort of got caught on things too. I mean, it works. It's not like the level was super complicated. Everything was sort of laid out in blocks anyway, so the control for it worked. Everything was pretty straightforward what you had to do. So controls were pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Anyone can understand this, especially a child, especially me. So from the menu, selecting the quest mode, the game just threw you straight into the first level. I get why they did it, because the first level is laid out so basic that it seems like it's segmented to what skills you have. The beginning was, look, it's a classic Pac-Man maze. Pick up the big yellow orb and, you know, the ghosts go blue and you can eat them. Then you moved along a bit, and then there was a whole bunch of hint signs, and then I read one of them. The first level was clearly the tutorial on the basic mechanics of the game, which, okay, that's cool. It's a kid's game, it needs to do that. I didn't need to read the hints because I'm a grown-up, and I understand these things. Sound really condescending. For a child, this would be pretty good. The mechanics of the game itself were odd, because there's nothing original going on here, which, I mean, what were they going to do with Pac-Man? It's borrowing from a lot of other games, which, okay, fair enough. Copying is the highest form of flattery, or I don't know what the saying is, I can't be bothered remembering it or re-editing this. Something about flattery and flattering and copying and all those things. This has all been done before. It's been done better elsewhere, and I've just sort of mushed it all together, so it worked, I got through it. Oh, that's why, yeah, the Mario Metal Man thing from Mario 64 was in here. It was weird. Why would Pac-Man have that? Anyway, everything was themed like a pirate for some reason, but I couldn't be bothered, obviously, playing more enough to find out why. It was okay, got you through, but it's a training level. It's got training wheels on. I'm pretty sure the rest of the whole game still got training wheels on. That's right, it's for kids. I keep forgetting that part. Obviously this is a kid's game, so if you're a kid who's like, I don't know, 6, 7, maybe it would be cool. But it's also like 20 years old, so there's no way you're going to play this if you're a kid either. And you're never going to get a copy of it because I think people are charging up the arse for this game too. Plus, if you're a kid, you probably shouldn't be watching this video, I would assume. I don't recommend it really to anybody but a collector, because hey, it's Pac-Man. Pac-Man's cool, isn't he? Does anyone even care about Pac-Man anymore? I give this like 4 waka wakas. That's what Pac-Man says, right?